Good morning, good afternoon. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Welcome back to my channel. Shout out to everybody. Let me know if you can see me. Let me know so we can get started because we have so much to cover. So many things to talk about. Welcome. Everybody come through. Dee, Nebulous, Junebug, Rhiannon. Yes, y'all hit that like button, please. And thank you, Just a T, please, love. How are you, love? Shout out to you. Welcome. NYC Park. Ellen is here. Welcome, everybody. Let those notifications go out. I love how let me tell you something. Your comment always like get my attention because you go and then you tell people I have arrived. I'm here. Y'all can start, okay? Like you don't just say like, "Hey, what's up?" You say, I've landed here on time. I have arrived. I'm here." I love that. I love how you command the attention of the people. Welcome everybody. Let me let everybody know that we are live. We are live now. Get in here. Y'all, we got to have a conversation. Welcome. Ro is here. Oh my God, Ro. I love you, Ro. Ro's like, listen, I'm here, y'all. I command the attention. Hold up. Now, Lovey Cats has been a member for 8 months. My goodness, Lovey Cats. Thank you for supporting my channel. You are amazing, Lovey Cats. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now, let me hold up because I know the people of the Discord, because William doesn't get his wake up notification like regular people. And Tinkle Tits, thank you so much. Hold up, everybody. We are live now. Get in here. Hopefully, notifications went out, but I don't know, y'all, because YouTube does me dirty every once in a while. Everyone, we are live now. Okay. Tinkle Tits. Thank you, Tinkle Tits, for the $49.99. Good. Jesus. Well, Tinkle Tits has arrived. Tinkle Tits is letting everybody know that they have arrived. Let me just say that much. Thank you, Tinkle Tits. I appreciate you. Thank you for your support. And also, thank you, Lovey Cats. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. I know. Happy Sunday. I know. So, in the future, I need y'all to do me a favor. When you come to my chat, don't just come in here saying hello. Say, I've arrived. I'm here. I have arrived. You can get started now, Rabbit. I have arrived. Let's go. Dee just gifted 5 memberships. Dee, thank you so much for blessing the channel. Aw, y'all are amazing. Thank you. Put a heart in the chat if you've been blessed by Dee. Thank you, love. Shout out to you. Yes, everybody. M's laughing it up. Shout out to M. I love it, M. I just love it. I just think everybody needs to say that. Thank you. Ada says, I've arrived. Y'all can get started. Look at this. Did you see what you just started? You are free to proceed, Rabbit. I've arrived. Ro is here. I love it. Wim says, I've arrived. All right. That is going to be our thing now. Every time you come to this channel, don't say hello. Say, I have arrived. All right. Go ahead. I love it. Y'all are amazing. Yes, everybody. Y'all got it. Okay. We have so much to review, so much to get into. And thank you, Kim. Sorry, y'all make me laugh in this chat. Y'all are amazing. Thank you. Hope you guys are having a great morning, afternoon, depending on what side of the world you're at, or evening. I got some coffee. I'm ready to go. We got to go. Celebrity B. No, it's not Tinkle. Don't even repeat that. Lord have mercy. Listen, at this point, I might be Celebrity B. Tell me I'm wrong. I am hashtag I am Celebrity B. Well, do I really want to be Celebrity B? Because Celebrity B is being accused of not doing the right thing when a crime was occurring. Okay, so I don't really think I want to be Celebrity B. But at this point, shout out to BJ because she said, listen, I'm not celebrity. I don't know who Celebrity B is, but at this point, I might be Celebrity B. I don't know. Y'all can be Celebrity Bs for all we know. I'm just saying. They didn't even report. Like Celebrity B did not report whatsoever. I know, right? You said I'm not Celebrity B. Okay, gotcha. See, Meredith is like, Rabbit, Celebrity B is suspect as AF. Right. It literally asked her name on the paper. It was not BJ's fault. I know VSOP 85. Like, they really ran with that shit. And I have to, y'all, like BJ's trolls. I'm like, listen. I'm here to help spread the message. BJ did not say who and what was. If anything, Alex Spiro did. So BJ's got to do what she's got to do to protect herself. That's what she has to do. So shout out to her for, whether it's a song or a message or a shirt or whatever it may be, shout out to her for putting out that message. I'm just saying, like, it has to happen. Now, Wim just gifted 10 memberships. Y'all put some hearts in the chat if you've been blessed by Wim. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Wimmy. Thank you, thank you. You have arrived. Thank you. Which is worse, Celebrity B or Celebrity A? I don't think listen, I don't want to be any of the damn celebrities at this point. Like, I don't want to be any celebrities. Thank you, Tico Tits, for the 1999. BJ literally put out a diss track this morning saying it was J-Lo. I think BJ is trying to tell the people that like to have Nancy Grace misquote you about the celebrity. I was like Nancy, I know your producers. I don't think she watches YouTubers. I think the people that she, hires watches the YouTubers. Because what I find interesting is that a lot of the things that we talk about, she takes from that. Like, what was it when when the Diddy information dropped? There was something that we said on our channel, and then she started using it as a title of her video. What was said? Y'all remember? It was like something Diddy, no Diddy, or Diddy did it, something like that. We said something, and then she used it as a title of her video, and she ran with it. And so I think that that's what she hires producers to basically watch, or hires people to watch these YouTubers to pluck some of the information. Now, the thing is about Nancy is that Nancy, man, like, shout out to the law tubers, because for me, Nancy Grace is nowhere near a law tuber. All right. Law tubers, they do their research. I mean, nowhere near an Emily D. Baker, nowhere near a Nate the lawyer, nowhere near a Natalie, the chick lawyer. Shout out to her. Shout out to all these law tubers, because they actually bring the receipts and then they break things down for us. Whereas to me, Nancy is more of like the Esquire, or like, it's weird for me to say that because I've done, I talk about all kinds of topics, but Nancy is a Nancy, Nancy is a Nancy. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. Like, to me, Nancy is nowhere near a law tuber. The law tubers do research. And Tickle Tits, thank you so much, love, for supporting my channel. You're amazing. Thank you, Tickle Tits. Night Charm says, like, when Nancy tried to cover Shanquella, it sounded like passed down information. She didn't do her information. Like, y'all remember when was it Court TV that used another black woman's picture to say that that was Shanquella Robinson? And it's like, you got two different people. Like, come on, Nancy. And I have a Nancy emoji. Sometimes I like her, sometimes I don't. I feel like Nancy is one of those acquired tastes, but her people got to do better about pulling information from YouTubers, because some of the YouTubers, it's clickbait. Some of it's not accurate. Some of it just isn't. And the reality is this, is that we are on YouTube. People survive on clickbait. Sometimes you have to make your title clickish. So I don't know. I'm like in between. Like, I get it and I don't get it at the same time, Yes, get better researchers. Yes. Did she really? Yeah. Well, I did tag her, and I asked her if she was okay. But like, sometimes the Aquanet might be a little too much for the head, because that shit seeps into the brain. That does happen. Shout out to her. No shade, but all the shade. I mean, it is what it is. Okay, so maybe she just had an Aquanet moment. All right, like, that happens in 2024. People will have Aquanet moments. I've had Aquanet moments. I have. All right, I have. Okay, so y'all get it together. I have arrived. All right, are we ready to get started? Can we get started? What smoke? The coffee hasn't even hit me yet. Oh my God. Not the lead poisoning generation. Cheeks, you trying to get jumped in the chat? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, yes, yes. All right, y'all ready? Because we got so much stuff to cover, and I hope I can get through this stream because y'all be making me laugh. Let's talk about where do we start? Where do we start? Where do we start? Hey, let's talk about Blake Lively real quick because I've been watching this news develop, right? And let me just say this. To me, Blake Lively, first of all, I think it's horrible whatever she's alleging has happened to her in the media and in Hollywood. It's horrible. Whatever has happened to her is horrible. But to me, Blake Lively has always seemed kind of a bit of a mean girl. Is it just me? I don't know how to feel about her sometimes. Let me just say, why we can't bury anyone inside Hollywood smear machine? What do y'all make about Blake Lively at this point? Because literally, she's coming out here and she has dropped this like 80-page lawsuit, which we have, by the way. And there are a lot of allegations. She's accusing, is it Justin Bandoloni of misconduct on the set of a show? So I guess I don't know. Let me know. Blake is an amazing actress, also super narcissistic. Yeah, was she making? I can't remember. A couple months back, she got mad at a reporter about asking her if she was pregnant. Now, let me just say this: I don't care where y'all come from. Okay, it is never okay to ask a woman if she's pregnant. I think that's what happened. And so then she kind of like said something to the reporter, and there was this like little mean girl back and forth situation and everything. So I'm like, I wonder about this. But personally, you like, okay, Meredith says I personally like Blake, but I've heard different things about her that she's not the nicest person. But then again, who in Hollywood is? I don't know. You said, okay, Kareem says, look, I agree. She seems like a mean girl, but the evidence in the lawsuit is pretty damning for Justin. Yeah, they showed some. I mean, this thing has receipts. Okay. This thing has literally, and I'm not saying that everything is true because, I suggest that everybody review it, but she's going for sexual harassment, retaliation, failure to investigate and prevent or remedy harassment, retaliation, aiding and abetting harassment, retaliation, breach of contract, intentional fictional emotional distress, negligent false light, interference with prospective economic advantage. Every time I read a civil lawsuit, I always feel like this isn't a civil lawsuit. Why isn't this in like a criminal complaint? Like sexual harassment isn't that something that you can prosecute for? If somebody's sexually harassing you, you could definitely prosecute for this. But the lady, I mean, there are messages, there are things in here, and I am like, whoa, I really hope that, if something happened to Blake, that she gets justice for it because it's not okay. Even though I personally feel like she gives me that mean girl vibe. Because she does. She just seems like a mean girl kind of person. But I don't know, maybe I'm just judging too harshly. Now, I'm not going to read that whole complaint, but let's get into this ABC News article. Blake Lively files complaint against Justin Bandoloni over alleged sexual misconduct on It Ends With Us set. Now, hold up. Let's put that on pause. Ooh, is that Snoop Dogg? Look at Snoop Dogg with a tie. Okay, shout out to Snoop Dogg. All right. So she's method acting. All right, I got you. Shout out to Mustard. Okay. Blake Lively is taking legal action against her It Ends With Us co-star and director Justin Bandoloni for alleged sexual harassment during the film of the adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel. This comes months after rumors of tension behind the scenes first surfaced. So in the complaint filed with the California Civil Rights Department and obtained by ABC News, Lively claimed that Bandoloni alleged behavior caused her severe emotional distress. A representative for Lively said in a statement, Blake was retaliated against because she raised concerns about sexual harassment and other inappropriate behavior that she and other members of the cast crew experienced on the set of the film. I had an experience many years ago where I was being targeted and I reported it and I was targeted more. It does happen. I had somebody make a pass on me and it was totally unwanted, unwarranted. So let's take away this like picture of who Blake Lively looks like, if she mean or she not. But really, if she went through something like this, nobody deserves to be harassed in the workplace, right? I don't care who you are. You were in the Navy, Fatima says, okay. Like, I hate that. I hate that for her. I think it's horrible. And I think that I would imagine that a lot of this, when you go through like sexual harassment, workplace type of situation, it really shapes your attitude. I learned when I went through that to always keep the door open and always document everything, and don't shit where you eat, because people shit where they eat a lot. Y'all know what I mean when I say don't shit where you eat. Okay, write this down. Rabbit said don't shit where you eat, because that happens a lot in workplaces, and I don't know why people do that. If the workplace is paying you, don't be dating anybody in the workplace. Don't be doing all that kind of stuff, because it's just it's bad. It'll backfire on you, whatever it is. Okay, so I feel for her if this is what she went through. And there's 80-page lawsuit, which is, y'all can find it anywhere and everywhere. It's for public view. Really outlines different things here that, I mean, it sounds like she's been carrying a lot. If it's found that all of this, they still got to go to court and do all that stuff. But the complaint further alleges that a meeting was held to address Lively's concern, adding that it was attended by key stakeholders in the film and Lively's husband, Ryan Reynolds. Okay, according to the complaint, Lively said that she laid out specific demands at the meeting to ensure a safe and professional working environment, including no more showing nude videos or images of women to Blake. Disgusting. And no more discussion about sexual conquest in front of Blake and others. No further mentions of the cast and crew genitalia, and no more inquiries about Blake's weight, and no further mention of Blake's dead father. Like, can you imagine? Some of this is like criminal. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Yes, Paige says, just watch where you sit on the subway, says Paige. So it's true though. Like, you just got to watch your back when it comes to work. You don't know what people's intentions are. This is the place that pays you. You got to be careful, You said, yes, thank you. Tinkleton even said, like, dating coworkers is problematic. I've slept with work. You got to be careful, because that will bite you. And I'm telling you, I just stay away from it. Stay away from it. Especially if you're in a position of power, if you're somebody's boss, or if you're in an admin position, like, don't be doing that. Don't be doing that. It's too crazy. Maybe his acting role in this movie isn't far-fetched from the two character. Maybe he should focus on stretching and working out that weak ass back before asking others to lose weight. Thank you, Dana. Shout out to Dana. Ay. Okay. So, can you imagine getting these kind of messages, or that having that kind of environment is crazy. Lively claims Bandaloni and his production company, Wayfair Studios, then engage in a social manipulation campaign to destroy Lively's reputation, according to the complaint. The complaint includes alleged texts from Bandaloni publicist to Wayfair publicist, whom the complaint alleges said that Bandaloni wants to feel like Miss Lively can be buried. We can't write, we can't write, we will destroy her. Okay. So I am not at all surprised by social media campaigns that are set to shape the narrative of folks. We have seen this time and time again. What I really like about where we're at right now is that we all know how the internet works. And if you're watching something, some of you guys aren't just going to go, for example, you're not going to just go to one YouTuber to get the information. You might go to others, and then you might do your own research, because this is an age of people will swindle you, trick you, or manipulate you. So you better go get your information elsewhere. It's fine if you get it one place, but always double check certain things that you're reading, because you just never know. You never know. You know what I mean? People will, we've seen this in trials. We've seen different things. People will do the most. Trust and verify all the time. Verify everything that I say. Verify everything that others say, okay? Because what's the word on the street? Facts. Opinions aren't facts. They're just opinions, right? So I'm going to keep my eye out on the Blake Lively situation, but that lawsuit is very lengthy. Let me just say that much. And oh my God, it's too much. Hold up. Let me see. Shout out to everybody. Can y'all do me a favor and hit that like button, please? And thank you. Let's talk about a situation here, okay? First of all, let me say this. When I heard this news, now I heard this news a couple days ago, and I thought, damn, okay, like this is really getting real. And I love that this is happening, okay? JayZ's sons face Jay, excuse me, sons. JayZ faces new lawsuit and paternity drama from Rymir, accused of using shady practices to avoid DNA tests. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, a young man who alleges to be JayZ's son, is going after JayZ and suing JayZ. Okay. So JayZ's legal woes continue to mount with the new paternity test. Let me just say this, okay? Shout out to Rymir. I've seen that he's been around, a couple channels and whatnot. Shout out to them. Shout out to Rymir for not just coming on social media and running a bunch of things and actually saying, you know what? I have a target on my back. I have a target on my back for saying that I believe I am JayZ's son. But I'm going to come forward and take on a legal battle. Shout out to Rymir. Shout out to Rymir for doing that, for being able to say, I need to figure out, like, what is my identity behind this? I need to know what's going on. Shout out to Rymir for holding his ground and not coming out here and just spewing a shitload of lies and saying different things about different things. You know what I mean? Like, I applaud Rymir for saying he's going to go and sue and do right by the situation. Shout out to Rymir. Okay. That's what I have to say about that. Thank you, Rymir. So, yes, and JayZ may not want this DNA in his system. Okay, here's the deal. I was thinking about this and I said, why is it that, like, why would JayZ not want a paternity test? If I had a child out here who said, I'm the father, I'm the mother, whatever it may be, okay? I'm going to clear my name, just like I'm going to clear my name from all these other allegations that have been put out there about me. I mean, why not? I've already got the top lawyer who's doing the most, working overtime to discredit certain things. Let me just say that much. You say you feel differently, Night Charm? Tell me why. Tell me why. But here's the deal, Night Charm. I feel like at the very least, Rymir is doing, like, trying to hold JayZ's feet to the fire. Not like trying to put a bunch of allegations and then everybody's running around the internet trying to figure out what's true or what's not true. You know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm at now. I guess we'll see what the paternity test says, right? Like, I love this. I love this for him. That's kind of where I'm at. But if you're on the fence about this one, let me know. Take the test. And yes, if it isn't true, we put it to rest, right? Why would JayZ avoid a paternity test? Some folks say, well, it's because he doesn't want to be in some system. You know what I mean? You said he only comes around when JayZ is in the news and other stuff. Gotcha. Well, I hope, Rymir, if you're listening to any of this, I hope that you do follow up with a lawsuit and you do right, because we the people are watching. We the people want to support if you're doing right by the situation and you're just not just saying a bunch of things and then disappearing and then coming back with more allegations. Like, we need to be able to figure out what's going on. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yes. Paternity tests are extremely legally bound, you said. Okay, I see. You don't want the test because then everybody would know. That's true. Hey, Leah. Hey, everybody, come through. Okay. So Rymir, and I can't say his last name, y'all. Forgive me, okay? I won't even try because I think I'll, like, butcher it. Is a 31-year-old claiming to be rapper's legitimate son, has filed another lawsuit accusing the Rock Nation founder of fraudulent actions during previous paternity case. This new legal action revives a long-standing dispute involving Rymir, his late mother Wanda, and his legal guardian, Dr. Lily, is it Coley? In 2010, Wanda petitioned a Pennsylvania court to require both the HOV, the hub, and another man, Bobby Graves, to take a paternity test to determine her son's biological father. While Graves, oh my God, this ad. I know, Tico Tits. You go tell me to get an ad blocker. I got it. Shout out to Tico Tits. While Graves compiled and was proven not to be the father of Change Clothes star Refuse, this led to a new case in the Camden County, New Jersey, with a pretrial beginning August 13th of 2012. JayZ's attorney argued at the time that Dr. Cooley, who had become Rymir's legal guardian in 2011, lacked the jurisdiction to pursue the case in New Jersey. They claimed that the case should be heard in Pennsylvania, where Wanda had originally filed. Ultimately, the court dismissed the case outright, citing Pennsylvania law, which required paternity to be established before a child turns 18. Since Rymir was already an adult at the time of the pretrial, the court ruled the matter invalid. This latest lawsuit argued that JayZ used fraudulent court actions, such as sealed court records and wrongful sanctions, to obstruct previous attempts to resolve the paternity question. Rymir and his legal team believe their rights were violated and are seeking justice through the new filing. The timing of this lawsuit adds another layer of legal drama for JayZ, as Roc Nation team is already locked in a high-profile battle with attorney Tony Buzbee. What do y'all think? Duty of care, importance. Okay. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let me see what y'all are saying. Use the Brave browser. Gotcha. I will do that. I got to look into it. You said, I did a DNA test on Ancestry to find out who my father was, and I was lied to for 50 years about who he was. He may be that JayZ doesn't want anyone having his DNA for any purpose. They've tried many times. Is it Swatterweight? Swatterweight? Is that how you say it, last Ronan? Thank you. So you tell me the feds don't already have enough of his DNA? Well, do they? I have a lot of questions. Does not want the test because he likely will have to pay some money. I don't know, but what would he have to pay though, Christine? Like, he's already well over his 30s, you know? So I kind of wonder. Rabbit, he also has other alleged children out there. Yeah, I think that there was another woman. I've seen her picture, and she's alleging to be like a daughter of his, allegedly. I don't know. Look, here's my deal. It's like, he's willing to address all this other stuff, but like, what are we doing? Thank you. That's what I thought too. Ooh, Hill will. That's what I was saying last time. I said, listen, I heard. Don't quote me. Allegedly, in my opinion, I am not Celebrity B. I don't know who Celebrity B is. Okay, allegedly. I heard that the reason why he doesn't want any type of testing is because at the time that Rymir's mother was pregnant, or when this happened, she was underage. That would open a whole box, a whole can of worms, a whole worm can. Yeah, it would. It would, you know? So that would be a good reason not to have that. Like, allegedly, it's been said. I've heard this too. Hill will, I heard this too. And that's why I wouldn't be surprised. But as far as monetary situation, I don't know if Rymir, like, what can the courts do? Like somebody said in the chat, I found out who my parents were after 50 years. So I found out that I wasn't fathered or whatever it may be. What can the courts actually do after, like, the time is up? What can they do? I mean, even is there a window of time? And I'm not familiar with the law, but like, say that you're in your 30s and you wake up and you find out that your father is like your father is actually a rich oil person, and you possibly are, this could be your money. Would you even be entitled to any of that? Given the fact that like there was no paternity established? Could he continue to just like not have paternity be established? I don't know. I have a lot of questions. I'm not familiar. So she was 16 when she got pregnant. Yeah. I mean, it's still underage, I just got here. Oh, yes, Vanessa. Thank you. Thank you. We had a lot of gifters. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to everybody who got gifted. It shows a pattern of behavior he's trying to avoid, says Amy. Since she passed, probably not, unless the suit was filed before she died. I think it was filed before she died. Hold up. Now, hold up. Because she was trying to find out who the father of her child was, whether it was, hold up. Claiming to be the rapper's legitimate son, so this Rymir has filed another lawsuit accusing Roc Nation founder of fraudulent actions during previous paternity cases. This new legal action revives a long-standing dispute involving his late mother, Wanda, and his legal guardian, Dr. Lily Cole. Is it Coley? Coley? In 2010, Wanda petitioned, so she petitioned a court in Pennsylvania to require both, JayZ and Bobby Graves to take a paternity test to determine her biological fathers. While Graves completed, so he did the paternity test and it was not proven. He complied with the paternity tests, and it was not proven that he was the father. Okay. This led to a new case in Camden County, New Jersey, with the pretrial beginning on August 13th of 2012. All right, so JayZ's attorney argued, so they brought in JayZ's attorney at the time, and he argued that Dr. Cooley, who had become Rymir's legal guardian in 2011, lacked the jurisdiction to pursue the case in New Jersey. They claim that the case should be heard in Pennsylvania, where Wanda had originally filed. Interesting. So they immediately wanted, like, listen, you're not going to tie us into anything. You need to, you're not filing in the right court. Go file it over there. Okay. Ultimately, the court dismissed the case outright, citing Pennsylvania law, which requires paternity to be established before a child turns 18. But they never got to it. They never got to establish his paternity. It's just like, okay, well, sounds like a lot of court procedural laws and things when this man is just trying to find out who his father is. I feel for this man. I do. I'm like, damn. Well, I mean, is it his dad? Is it not? You know, and if it isn't, I mean, lay it to rest, you know. But like Night Charm would say, I hope he continues his fight, because it sounds like he's been fighting since 2010. His mom was fighting in 2010. Like, they've been fighting for a long time. But I hope that he continues to fight, and it's not just like I'm here to say a bunch of stories. No, I support him finding out. I support him finding out. You said the court can order paternity tests if the child support involved, especially if they receive Medicaid. They don't take the DNA testing. They automatically pay child support here in Massachusetts. Gotcha. If they don't have to establish paternity in Massachusetts, but this is in Pennsylvania in 2010. So this is a while ago. Yeah, he just wants to know who his father is. I don't blame him. I don't. But I hope that that comes to light, because here's the deal about Rymir. I don't blame him for wanting to find out. Like, if my father was, thank God, not that any of these individuals are, right? But if JayZ was my dad, and the only way I could get his attention, or at least I believe he's my father, and the only way I can get his attention is by jumping in and saying, like, hey, like, JayZ's my dad, he's a prominent figure. Okay. I'm probably going to use social media, and every time that JayZ's in the news, I'm probably going to jump in and try to bring some attention to the fact that this guy's my dad, and or at least I believe he's my father, because my mom, I went through this, and I just want to get this checked out. I just want some answers. I don't blame him for jumping on when JayZ's in the headlines, but it also sounds like he has a history of trying to figure this out through the court. And let me just say, I feel for him. I feel like he's owed some answers. I don't know. What do y'all think? Because I would take every opportunity. He's not over here peddling different lies or saying different things that aren't founded or true. He's got court documents. He can show receipts. He could say, like, listen, in 2011, this is where we went. And then the court in Pennsylvania dismissed it because there was like an issue here and they had to check me. And so then they closed the case, but I don't know who my father is, and I believe it's my father, and my mother has died. Like, I'd like to find some lineage here. I like to understand a little bit of this. So I support it. I support it. And I hope he does right. Now, I know that there's another woman. Let me say this. I know that there's another woman who I've seen her picture, and if you put it side by side by JayZ, listen, I'm not genetics. I mean, it's definitely giving. It's definitely giving. How could they just delay it until the clock runs out? Makes no sense. Well, and that's the thing. That's what Kim was saying. It's like in different states, you don't even have to establish paternity. They can immediately start kind of like going after the person and maybe forcing them. Like, they will figure something out for you to get some type of support, right? But you mean to tell me that, like, I don't, like, some people will say this. I've worked with a lot of people in this, and I've had family members that unfortunately become single moms or single parents, okay? And single dads, by the way, okay? Because listen, men and women can both become single parents, all right? I had a cousin, okay? He basically winded up raising his own child because mom, you know, did her thing and she didn't, she wasn't ready to be a mom, okay? And so the court system is very much, I don't think it's very forgiving, and it's not very understanding of everybody can find themselves in a situation like that where they're having to raise their own kid on their own, and it's very hard. And shout out to everybody that does it every day. But in this situation, like, how horrible it would be that if we find out that JayZ really is his father, and all you had to do is take a paternity test. Can you imagine? And I mean, I'm not saying, look, I'm not an expert. I'm not going to be here and be like, oh, they look alike or they have these features or that features. I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't know. I'm not an expert in this. You just had, oh my God, I was watching Nika Knight. Shout out to Nika Knight. You just had Tiny and T.I. King. King just had a son, and they had an issue with people saying that it wasn't his son. He just gave birth. Like, this is a huge thing, especially with celebrities. You're not allowed to make a bunch of babies and not, claim them. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Y'all forget that Jay can drag these cases out for years due to his status and infinite money. Yeah. He's got a lot to score. Like, he could maneuver the system. I mean, people that have money can do that. All right. They can. That's just how it is, and it's unfortunate that his mom has passed away. I mean, hopefully he gets the answers that he needs, but I very much commend him for doing right and wanting to find out the answers that I think are important. Okay. All right. Moving on. The Daily Mail. All right. Let's talk about Liam Payne. Liam Payne. Yes, thank you. See, shout out to all. Thank you to all the single parents. I raised all 4 of mine by myself. I get twice the love and respect. Very grateful. Sometimes, listen, Happy Father's Day is also your Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day can also be your Happy Father's Day. And then the grandparents have to step up too. Shout out to everybody that has stepped up to raise children that, maybe you've had to step up and raise. Okay, all the beautiful guardians, all the people. Because let me tell you, as somebody that worked in the system for 10 years, you know how many children are in the foster care system that shouldn't be in the foster care system, that can't be cared for. All right, like, thank you for doing that, and drop some flowers and roses in the chat for all the beautiful people that have stepped up and done the right by their children or children that they're taking care of. Thank you. Okay, let's talk about Liam Payne, because, oh my God. So yesterday, let me go back a little bit, all right? Y'all know I have been hustling and putting in information. I still got another video I got to do today that I plan to do, and putting things together. And shout out to Julia, Eugenia, everybody that's been helping me, Abraham, who's been helping me with the translation in certain areas of the videos and stuff like that. Thank you, guys. Let me say this, all right? I'm in a deep rabbit hole, okay? I am in this rabbit hole that I didn't expect to be in, okay? It is a rabbit hole that there's so many different moving parts to this, and sometimes you just kind of have to put like the pieces will fall, in line the way that they have to. So then when I've been doing these Liam Payne videos, it's really kind of been putting things together and explaining things. And then the other part, which makes it very difficult, is that you have another language that you have to consider, right? So then, like, for me, I have an audience that, might be bilingual, might not be bilingual. It depends. Might be from the UK, might be from Argentina, might be from different countries, right? So I'm having to explain everything piece by piece and translate. So yesterday, while I was doing a video about just a theory that I had, I get another message that says, Rabbit, did you know that they released Liam Payne's song? Okay. Like, on the Daily Mail. And then there was a fan that released it on Twitter. There was a song that was released. And I said, what? What do you mean they released a song? Because there was this, like, media stuff that was going back and forth. Okay. Like, are they going to release his music or are they not? What are we doing? There's a whole trial happening over here in Argentina regarding Liam Payne. And they're releasing music, right? I don't know, Christina. I'm so confused by how people got the song. Okay. So apparently the story goes like this. This song was a song that Liam Payne wrote for Naomi. Was it Naomi Campbell? Supermodel, gorgeous woman, Naomi Campbell, right? And at some point, I guess they were in a relationship or whatever. I'm not really sure. So somebody decided that it would be okay to release the music. Now, when you read this article, okay, you get a lot of information about what the song meant. They split, it was an amicable split, yada, yada, yada. But then when you get to like the paragraph where it says that the song was submitted into a Buenos Aires court as part of a 91-page document containing more than 400 files made by lawyers representing Liam's close friend, the Argentinian American businessman Rogelio Nores, okay, as part of the ongoing investigation into Liam Payne's death. So the song was released, but it was also part of the 91-page document in the files in this criminal case that's happening with Liam Payne. So this man who is being accused of abandoning Liam and other things, right, in Argentina, he is being noted as somebody who contributed to the lyrics and the melody with his girlfriend. Okay. Who's benefiting from all of this? That's what I want to know. Because how is it that you're releasing music and we're still trying to seek justice, and then the person that contributed to the music is the one that's being charged with a crime? And not only that, let me tell you something. I got into some shit over releasing the fan conversation with Brian Baez, right? I got into, like, people were upset with me. Those specific fans were upset with me. And I said, you know what? It doesn't make sense. I feel like y'all are covering, in my opinion, it seemed like people were covering or trying to excuse somebody's behavior or help him or something. And I'm like, listen, this man is being charged, okay? I don't believe half of Brian Baez or whatever he says, okay? So best to just release it and let the people know. And so then I got a lot of pushback because it was like, well, it was a private conversation. Excuse me, when you are having a conversation on a Twitter Spaces, that there is nothing private there. That's like somebody hitting the link here and saying, Rabbit, I'm going to have a private conversation with you on a very public platform. That don't make sense. So some of these people got a little caught up. They got mad. They reported my video, which was fine, whatever. But then I sat there and I said, well, wait a minute. The very same fan groups that were upset with me about releasing this audio, y'all releasing Liam Payne's audio on Twitter and saying that this was something that Liam wanted. But we don't know if it has the blessing of the family. We don't know if it's not being promoted by One Direction. It's not being promoted by anybody. So which one the hell is it? I'm so confused. I have an audio when y'all are helping Brian Baez, oh, it's okay, Brian, it's okay, yada, yada, yada. Don't say that loudly. It's like, wait a minute, what are y'all doing? Y'all are consorting and talking to people that are being accused of having something to do with this situation with Liam Payne. So which one is it? Are y'all for this guy? Are y'all for bringing justice? I'm so confused. And this is why I'm telling you, man, like, no shade, but all the shade, I kind of sit there and I side eye a little bit of like, what's going on here? What's going on here? Releasing music that we don't even know was approved by the family. And that'd be different if the family said, yeah, release it. I'm not playing the music of the song here. It's out there. The song name is Closer to You. It was said that, Liam Payne, it was a song that he wrote. Now, here's the deal. This is the crazy part of this. If Liam Payne wrote this song for Naomi Campbell and it was released for the public, right? And it was said that Liam believed this would be his biggest hit. Okay. Why? Baby Bunny's mad. How would Kate Cassidy feel about this? Like, how would she feel about the fact that the man that she loved, or at least that's what is being said, that y'all are releasing a song that supposedly Liam Payne wrote for an ex-girlfriend, and Liam Payne felt like it was going to be a hit for him. Something don't sound right about the situation, and it just don't sound right. That's what I got to say about that. That's where I stand. And who's cashing in? That is the question. They said that nobody's cashing in. I'm not believing that. I don't know what to believe about that. But I also, baby bunny's mad. Hold up, y'all. Oh, baby bunny. You'll be fine, mama. I'm just wondering a lot. I have a lot of questions about this. I don't know what to make of it. And I don't believe half of what people are putting out there about the situation. Okay. That's how I feel. It is in poor taste. Absolutely. It is in poor taste. Okay. Don't they need permission from the label? I don't think it would. I think it was just I don't know if it was registered or what exactly. I'm not really sure. They're arguing that it's not. So I said, y'all are so worried about YouTubers and other people, getting information that, it's a really weird dynamic. And I'm not going to speak for, like, some of them are like that. Some of them are not, that are very close to like this, like, information. And I just, shout out to the Twitter fans that are wanting to share as much information to bring justice to Liam Payne. Okay. Shout out to you guys for doing that. But there are some of these groups are not on the same page, and it's kind of crazy to me that it would be like that. Okay. Yeah, and then Roger contributed. So I'm like, Roger contributed to the song when he had something to do with allegedly it's said that he had some, like, come on now. The guy's facing a whole trial right now in Argentina. Okay, y'all. Some of y'all may not know what is going on. I was dropping some pictures. We're gonna move on. I was dropping some pictures over the weekend about very interesting situation. A series. I don't think it's a documentary, more like a series situation. Y'all, let me show you guys what's going on, okay? So I dropped this on the community wall before I play this. And some of you guys were like, what is going on? What are these axes? What's with the axe? What's with the axe? And then I dropped this picture. Oh my God, it's giving Kathy Bates. Run, I cannot. Kathy Bates from Misery. Shout out to, anybody that would know that movie. Let me know. Misery. Okay. Well, guess what? Bam Margera is being featured on the Curious Case of Bam Margera. Do y'all remember the Curious Case? It did the Curious Case of Natalia. Was it the adopted child from the different country? We did a review on this here. Her name is Natalia. I can't remember her last name for whatever reason, but they have a little series, right? Well, they did Bam Margera. Okay. So this dropped on a day ago. So we're going to review the little preview here. Now, of course, this is under fair use. Let me play this. Hold up. Let's get these little. They don't let me be great. See what's going on, y'all? They don't let me be great. Hold up. Here it is. Can y'all see me? Let me know. I went away. I was trying to get this, and then it just got so sensitive. Hold up, y'all. And do me a favor, hit the like button, please, and thank you. I'm here. Yes, that's what it is. That's what it is. So a couple months ago, no, I want to say about a year ago at this point, I got an email from like a Hot Snakes media thingy. And they were asking to use clips, and I think it was for this specific thing. We're going to watch the preview of it. Y'all let me know what you guys think. Okay, let me play this.
I'm the Britney Spears of Jackass.
Someone alerted me Bam Margera was in a conservatorship.
That's our girl. She says, look, Bam says, I'm the Britney Spears. Look at this.
I'm the Britney Spears of Jackass.
Someone alerted me Bam Margera was in a conservatorship.
So BJ's going to be starting on this too. We're going to see BJ there. Look at that.
My role was to be a human shield.
Who's that? Y'all remember her? Who is it?
Why are you so evil?
Well, how am I evil? I usually have this under my bed.
One point.
That is a very long axe. Sister Soul says, not the Britney Spears of Jackass. Oh my God. She came out here with a damn axe. And I said, oh my God, what's up with that axe? Hold up. What is this?
Well, how am I evil? I usually have this under my bed.
That's a cute dress. I will say that. Very cute dress. But I don't know about that axe. I don't know about that axe. It feels a little like, what are you doing, girl? What are you doing? Hold up. And then bam.
Punch, you're done. What would you say to just?
Okay, and then it stops right there. So they're giving us a preview. So this is dropping, I think, sometime in January. You guys know we're going to be watching and talking about it. But BJ will make an appearance. And this is the stuff that I was like, I don't want them using my clips because I don't know what they're going to do with them.
I'm the Britney Spears of Jackass.
Someone alerted me. Bam Margera was in.
Okay, can I just say how cute BJ looks with her? Look, she got her little ears. Yo, look, our girl has her ears. Look.
I'm the Britney Spears of Jackass.
Someone alerted me. Bam Margera.
Look at her. She got her ears. Ain't that cute? You know what? I love this. I love this because it don't matter whether it's ID channel or whatever it may be. She's gonna sit there. She's gonna wear her cute little ears. Shout out to her. Okay. Jill, thank you so much for gifting a membership. Love. Shout out to you. I know, always. Like, this is about to get real. Thank you, love. Shout out to you. I love it all the time. Jesus, like, listen, Rabbit. Bam, you are not like Britney Spears. No. So I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. And look, you know what I love too? She got her puffball right there. And Alyssa, the unicorn, the little piñata that was mentioned in the lawsuit thingy, it's right there. I love it. I love this. This is gonna be good.
Margera was in a conservatorship.
My role was to be a human shield.
Ooh.
Why are you so evil?
Well, how am I evil? I usually have this under my bed.
I don't know. I think Lima's dress is cute too. Just saying. I am compliment. I think the dress is cute. Okay.
Punch, you're done.
Bam is. So that's what I wanted to show you. I was surprised. I didn't know if you guys had watched it or what. But yeah, this is it's gonna be airing, I think, in January, and they're gonna feature this one. And I believe this is part of the Hot Snakes thing. Now, hold up, y'all. We got an article that follows it. Let's see. Trailer drops for The Curious Case of season that probes Bam Margera's conservatorship. The former Jackass star legal guardianship is being examined in the Investigation Discovery hit series, which features interviews with his former co-star Steve-O. Steve-O is going to make an appearance here. Wasn't Steve-O trying to get like breast implants? Why does that? What? Why did that come to my head? Like, did that really happen? Because that just literally came to my head. Why? Let me know. Hey, Real Deal. I think I remember him say. I know I'm not making this up. Hold up. Sorry, I had to stop this. Steve-O. I know he said he wanted to get like breast implants or something. I don't know if it was like a thing. Oh, yes. Steve-O cancels plan to get breast implants for comedy. He wanted to get breast implants. Yes, I know, Sean. I'm so excited. So maybe he's like, yeah, no, we no breast implants, Steve-O. I just remember, for whatever reason, that came to mind as I was reading this. Oh my God, I almost wrecked. LOL. Yes, Ashley, he wanted to get breast implants. Really? I didn't know that. Is that okay? Well, let me not ask any further questions because I really don't want to know. Like, I don't want any further answers about things. I just don't. But anyways, the former Jackass star legal guardianship is examined through the ID. Okay. So on Friday, the first trailer was released for the Investigation Discovery new season of its hit, The Curious Case of series, which looks into the conservatorship under which former Jackass star Brandon Bam Margera was placed while he was being treated for substance abuse and addiction. The trailer for the ID series shows Margera caught between BJ Corville, a lawyer, who discovers the former Jackass star is in a legal guardianship being led by Lima, a tech and entrepreneur using her VR technology to treat Margera's addiction. Interesting. Okay, let's keep going. The premiere episode of The Curious Case of Bam Margera focuses on the Jackass and Viva La Bam stars' tumultuous journey towards sobriety. This includes the introduction of a conservatorship, which is a legal guardianship where decision-making power is handed over to one individual or several other people. Britney Spears' battle to be released from her conservatorship spawned a grassroots movement and eventful success for the pop icon in 2021 after 14 years. He is quoted saying, "I am the Britney Spears of Jackass," Margera declares at one point during the trailer, referencing the singer's messy ordeal. BJ, it's being mentioned here. I mean, this is going to be good. While Margera was central to the show core crew of merry pranksters, he also cut loose from Jackass 4. He was cut loose from Jackass 4 after a drug test returned positive. In 2021, he argued in a lawsuit that he suffered from physical and mental disabilities, and therefore his termination mounted to illegal discrimination. In addition to several stints in rehab in 2009 to combat his alcohol abuse. Margera has been diagnosed with bipolar disorder. Okay, so that is being featured there. It's set to premiere January 13th on Max. ID's latest, the Curious Case of a series featured interviews with Jeromovich, Corville, Margera's family, and his former Jackass co-star Steve-O. This is going to be interesting. I'm so going to watch, and we're so going to review. It's going to be good. I'm here for it. You said Steve-O just, that's what I figured. He just likes the attention. But I had to show you guys. What do y'all think? What do you all think about all of this craziness? Let me know. Now, let me look at some of these comments. It comes out, I think January 13th is the release date. January 13th. That's what we know. So looking forward to you covering this. I mean, this is the same, they emailed me about using clips and I declined because I wasn't sure how they were going to use them and I'm not familiar. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. But shout out I'm glad that BJ at least is telling her side. And I mean, we'll see how they do her side. Hopefully they do right and they don't skew some, situation and make it seem like something's off, because I just never know who's working with who. You know what I mean? Yes, BJ did work hard on this case. So glad she's getting to be part of it. That's right. I'm so for it. Shout out to BJ. Now hold up. Did I miss something? Okay, hold up. Let me see. See some of your comments. Can't wait. Yes, I mean, I guess we'll see what happens and what comes out of it. What do y'all think? I'm here for it. I'm here to watch and definitely give my commentary about it. And hopefully it'll be like, we're able to give commentary and maybe use some clips and stuff like that. Yes. That's what people have said, Night Charm, too. I've heard of this, too. Artists write and make lots of music, but that's never released this last round. Oh, you're talking about Liam Payne. Yes. I don't know why it's taking me all the way up to the comments. Hold up, y'all. They will circumvent the law like a fair gaming tactical modus operandi. Anything is possible when it comes to this situation. You just never know. You never know. But I do wonder what's going to come out of this. And I mean, did you guys know that they try to put Liam Payne in a conservatorship too? It sounds like at some point that's what Rogelio Nores said. So, I mean, putting people in conservatorships, is that always the answer to everything? And just know that everything is so money motivated. Who profits from all those conservatorships? Who makes money? I mean, did we not learn with Britney Spears too? And I'm not saying that things are perfect. Like, don't get me wrong. I think that Britney Spears is a victim of the industry. And there's a lot of victims of the industry. And so what we see is what happens when they've been victimized year by year by year. Like I could see that Bam Margera could also be a victim of a lot of the things that have happened to him. You know, you just never know. Hopefully BJ gets gives more exposure and support in the end. Yeah, because I honestly, the only thing that worries me about this documentary is that how they make people look. You know what I mean? Like, in order to really this is why I always tell people, in order to really understand information, go look at BJ's videos. And I still remember when I first got the email and was looking into BJ and just doing my own research, because I, in the back of my mind, I was like, okay, I want to make sure that I'm not like following, you know, somebody's narrative or something. And then when I really actually started doing the research and watching the videos and looking into certain things, I said, no, this girl's not wrong about some of the things, you know, the things that she's been putting out there, and they need to be shown. And that's why I feel, you know, passionate about being behind BJ and the things that she does and says, because I do support. I may not agree 1000% with not only BJ, but a lot of people, but that's my right. And that's okay, because we shouldn't all agree with each other. But that is the one thing that I feel like needs to, you know, like we need to ask more questions. If you know what I mean. Infamous, oh my god, Infamous, did you just give 2 memberships, love? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. If you guys got memberships, put a heart in the chat. Thank you, Infamous. Thank you for supporting my channel. Documentaries always blur the lines though. Yes, they do. They do. They do. This is why I tell people, like, you know, just go to the source. You just never know. Go to the source, find the source. Is what I said earlier, like do independent research of what people are saying, because you just never know. You never know. You said, I know quite a few people in guardianships and conservatorships that absolutely do not need to be in them, but their families have a lot of money. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. There's a lot of people that are trapped in such situations. And you know, and it's up for speculation. Am I saying that Bam Margera is doing better in his, is this about his treatment or is this about something else? That is always what I have to question. Is this about control? Is this about money? Is this about profit? Is this about treatment? Is this about somebody getting somebody to feel better, make them better? What are we trying to do? That's the question that I have when it comes to this situation. And you know, you guys are free to ask questions, whatever it is. You know, always push back and always ask questions. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let y'all go because I got to go tend to baby Bunny. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. First of all, shout out to everybody. Let me shout out some people. Okay. Wim, Lovey Cats, Tinkle Tits again. Thank you so much, love, for supporting me. You know I love you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. Wim, Dee, Jill, Infamous. Who else? I feel like I'm missing somebody. I'm not. Jill, Infamous, thank you guys. And Tinkle Tits, Wim, Dee, and Tinkle Tits and Lovey Cats. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Y'all are amazing. Y'all have a beautiful Sunday. I got to edit a video and I'll probably release it later on something else regarding the Liam Payne case. Okay. Y'all are amazing. Have a blessed Sunday. Bye, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Bye.